My name is Sergio Amalfitano, and I'm the owner of Midnight Hour Records.
Right. My name is Clover. It's nice to meet you. Hi, Don. I love your bakery. It's so cool.
Thank you.
I grew up in San Gabriel Valley. I've been here for 14 years, yeah, I just love the valley. It's very much like San Gabriel Valley. I grew up, I'm from Argentina, so I grew up in a Latin working class family, so it's very similar to that, which I feel at home at.
My family owns bakeries in the Philippines. In 2019, right before the pandemic, Mike wanted to give away some, baked goods for Christmas. Like our signature product, the ensaymada, is what he wanted to give up. And so he started, baking and to test, because it's not easy to make. So we had our friends taste test, and they started, talking about it, and then other friends wanted to try some, and they ordered, and then that grew from there. And then the pandemic happened, and everybody was at home. And everybody, wanted, food because they were stuck at home, and that's the grew from there.
I mean, we always have to kind of argue our points with, say, city councils, or people online don't like what we do or what we stand for, what we represent, or we're always kind of fighting that. But there's a lot more support than there is. People that don't like what we do, so that's always, makes us feel better. But
we're not really very open about that, so I never bring it up. I never bring it up in a casual conversation, so if it comes up, it comes up. I'm not ashamed to say it. I put it on our Yelp, we're LGBT friendly, we're LGBTQ owned, but I don't bring it up because I still think that there is still some stigma, to it, and I don't want the business to be affected, because of that. Although we do have a lot of work, maybe because they see that that we are LGBTQ, that they do come and support us.
And because we're part of the San Fernando Mall Association, because we're on the San Fernando Mall, we have zoning to be able to essentially push, what we would like to see, happen in the mall. And luckily, a core group of people in the Mall Association also felt that way. And it was the first time that San Fernando had Pride officially. I think 2021, the Pride flag went up, but it was still pre-COVID, so we couldn't do anything. And then I want to say 22, 23, 24, that's the last 3 celebrations that we've had. And I try to involve all aspects of the community, two-spirit, transgender, drag queens, anybody and everybody, so that we can have some sort of all-around kind of representation, whether it's music or DJs or dancers or drag performances or drag queen story hour. So yeah, we try to do the best that we can. Our motto is kind of community versus commodity. Yes, we have to sell stuff to stay open, but we want the community to feel welcome. I mean, I think that the core basis is that community supports community, right? Mutual aid and solidarity. We aren't going to make changes with, at least my personal opinion, politicians or with corporations, kind of rainbow washing everything. So we have to be the change that we want to be. We have to use the spaces that we have and invest in the spaces that we have. So nobody wants to go to the mom and pop shop because maybe they don't have a drive-through or whatever. But if we just take that extra 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of our day to support local community mom and pop shops, that money stays here, and that money circulates here, and that money isn't extracted and goes outside of the community. And that helps us with employment and with events and with funding for all the things that we want to do. It's incremental and every little bit helps, but I don't think that people realize that as much as you can vote every couple of years, you can vote with your dollar every day. You know, you get support with your dollar every single day. So we encourage people to kind of approach the work that they do through that lens. It's scary to open up a business. It's scary to not know if people will support you, but you know, as long as your heart is in the right place and you're smart about how you kind of do things, finances or whatever.
Be sure you know what you're getting into before you jump like that.
As long as you have a community-focused kind of business model, people will support because they want that. People want camaraderie or family or friendship, or you know, you don't want to go to a corporate store where you don't know anybody's name, or you don't know, you know, anybody at all. You want to go and talk to your local barista or your local record dealer or whatever. It just makes people that much happier, you know. So I would say try a community-based approach to you know, business.